So, as your resident Black Beacon hater and doom poster, I'm back once again with some ravishing news. I spoke about this in my stream the other day, actually, saying that I saw the writing on the wall. I knew exactly what they were going to do. I did say this in my last video that I wouldn't be surprised if they retract from all regions and maybe attempt to potentially soft launch the game again in CN. I don't know. I don't even think that's going to happen, if I'm honest, but I'm just wondering if maybe that's the plan going forward. Reduce the scope of the team, maybe relaunch in China, forget all the other regions, and just hope for the best, basically. And I actually did record a video about this not too long ago, but I really didn't have enough confirmation to upload it. It was a lot of speculation and a lot of rumours. There was nothing there for me to upload it. We now have the news straight from the horse's mouth, or both horses' mouths. Remember when we were promised that the left hand and the right hand would work in tandem? That was all crap. The left hand has no idea what the right hand is doing anymore. Or once again, should I say, you know what's coming. Let's talk about it. Black Beacon. Let me know what you think down below. So, if you remember correctly, back on October 14th, the day it was due to release, 1.3 was delayed. They came out with a post over on Twitter and in the Discord and on their other socials to let everybody know they sincerely apologise for the delay. It's indefinite. We don't know when it's happening, but 1.3 is not happening on the day of the patch, mind you. And they went radio silent. I've popped backwards and forwards now and again to check their Twitter and to check their website to see what's going on. Probably the only person in the world actually trying to find out what these developers are doing. I don't think even the community really cares. They're still coping, but they're not really looking into it. We now have some news. As of around 6 hours ago, on their socials on Twitter and in Discord, we have an update, guys. But there's a divergence. Global is not getting 1.3. We still don't know when it's happening. But there's an extra caveat. CN is... I said this again in a video the other day, and I said it on my stream, that they would retract back from Global, concentrate on CN, whether this is a publishing issue once again, after they promised us it wouldn't happen, that everybody was working in tandem, whether this is the Global publisher shafting everybody, or we were just fed a bunch of crap. We were led up the garden path, pretty much. And whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. This is one of the most badly managed games we have seen in recent memory. And this is the gacha space, so that's saying a lot. So let's have a look at the post in Discord for EN, and then let's have a look at the post for CN as well, shall we? Because it's not looking good. So we got this post at 5 minutes past 2 in the morning, so about 7 hours ago in the Discord. Dear Seers, we regret to inform you that the content update for Black Beacon version 1.3 on the global server has been delayed by the developer. When they speak like this, I think this Discord is obviously ran by the publisher. So they're saying the developer. Again, is it the developer? Is it the publishers? Is it them just forgetting EN altogether now? Who knows? Hopefully soon we'll find out, because they do actually follow up with something on Twitter, which we'll discuss as well. So it's been delayed by the developer due to unexpected circumstances and issues. It's always unexpected. Consequently, we are once again unable to confirm a schedule for version 1.3 update. Just pack it up, bro. Just pack it up. What are we doing now? Just cut the cord. Just let it be done. This game is not coming back from the dead. If this does, I will be shocked. This will be one of the biggest comebacks ever if this happens to do it. It's not doing it in CN, in my opinion. Global is dead. It is, and I think CN is as well. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm sure it is. We sincerely apologise for the extended postponement of the new content for Black Beacon to all our seers. Once this information is confirmed, we will provide an update as soon as possible. Thank you for your continued support and understanding the Black Beacon team. So actually, that is pretty much what they followed up with here on this second tweet, basically just saying, once they know what's going on, they'll let us know more. Which I don't think they know what's going on. I don't think the developers know what's going on. And after, of course, the numbers are not correct exactly. They're estimations at best. But after we saw the revenue numbers, less than 5 grand. That's like a person's wage, right? And that's for a game is crazy. But it gets worse. So as I said, I've been periodically popping over to the CN website. And a week or so ago, people were speculating that 1.3 was still under development for CN. And I made a video about it. But then when I started looking over on the CN website and on CN social media, the post was actually posted like a couple of days before the delay. So I think it was old news pretty much. It was CN being hyped up before the delay happened for them as well. So it kind of, I was like, you know what? All right, let's not put this out because we don't know yet. But there was still some speculation on whether it was coming to CN. Turns out that was all true. We've got a post here from November the 3rd. So yesterday, not too long ago. So just before EN Global got the announcement that it's not happening for them, CN got the announcement that it is happening for them. So we can see here, dear foresightful one, the game Black Beacon is scheduled for maintenance on November 5th. So tomorrow, 2025 at 9 AM and is expected to last 4 hours. After maintenance, it will be updated to version 1.3 Masquerade. During maintenance, players will be unable to log in. To ensure the integrity of your account data, please finish any levels and close the game before maintenance begins. If maintenance is completed ahead of schedule, the servers will open earlier. If maintenance cannot be completed within the scheduled time, the opening time will be postponed. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. This update does not require downloading the latest client version. Due to the large size of the game resources in this update, we recommend updating via Wi-Fi. Then we just got a maintenance time, and then we even got compensation. So it doesn't mention anything about compensation for EN. Like, that's how little work's being done on it. Hey, look, it's not happening, and you're not getting anything for it. These guys are actually getting maintenance and an update, and they're getting compensated for it as well. So this is coming with a new story, Chapter 8, which, again, I did speak about in the previous video. And then we have got the characters as well that was mentioned in this previous update. As I say, it was like, yeah, here we go. This was the one. This was the post that I was talking about on the 11th of October. So this was actually 2 days before the actual delay. This is why, like, this was getting spread around as this was new, like about a week ago. But obviously this was just before the delay. So it was kind of like, they just got more news than what Global got. Which still, even before the delay, showed that CN, the people who were publishing it over in CN, were just doing a better job than Global. So we've got the new character, Balalaika, Broken Spirit. Then we've got Sandalwood, a new character as well. And then we've got new weapons. Yeah, basically, welcome to the other side of the world, Seekers. So, once again, we've got a company that said it wasn't... Oh, let me just mute that. Said it was going to be making sure... I was wondering what was playing then. It was a bloody website. It was going to make sure that this wouldn't happen. A big apology. We are sorry. We will not do this again. For them only to go on to continue to mismanage the game. Like I say, probably one of the worst cases of it in this space. And this is gacha. This is a space where games are mismanaged on the daily. Even the better games have issues with mismanagement. And this is not one of those games. This is actually wild. I can't see, even in CN, I'd love to, I can't wait till next month now to actually see what happens. To actually see if CN goes back and is willing to spend their money on this. Because for me, it doesn't matter what region, CN are obviously getting better treated. This is a game that has been shown to be ran by incompetent people for the most part, right? You can talk about revenue and unforeseen circumstances. There has been incompetent management of this game. And I would never spend a penny on this out of just fear of what's the point? It could be gone in a couple of months again. They delayed it not just for Global but for CN. I know CN are getting that now, but like, it screams of EOS, right? And again, maybe it happens, right? But I said this literally a couple of days ago. This was what I was expecting to happen. This retraction from Global, the concentration on CN. And at the same time, although I'm roasting them regularly, I kind of get it. They are not in a position to maintain a global game, in my opinion. I don't even think they're in a position to maintain a domestic game in China. I just don't think they have the audience anymore. It didn't have a massive one anyway. They had a 90% reduction in revenue month on month. That is catastrophic. Down to the levels of, as I said, of a 9 to 5 wage, right? $4,700. That's a little above average of what you'd earn as a wage in Britain and probably in America. I'm not sure the exact amounts of average in America, but I'm pretty sure it's above the average in the UK. I think it probably works out to what? About 3.8 grand, 4 grand, something like that. Whatever, anyway. Who cares? It's terrible for a company to make, right? That's supposed to be pumping out content. It's not surprising that this has happened. And I foresee many problems in the future. This is not the last of this game messing up. And all I will say to people, guys, just don't spend money on it. Be careful where you put money in this space. This is a company that has shown they cannot be trusted with your hard-earned cash. They cannot be trusted with their own company. Don't make the mistake of spending money on it, in my opinion. People accuse me of doom posting sometimes because I speak about the negatives that happen in the gaming space, in the gacha space. I also speak about the positives. I like to talk about what's going on. I'll admit, I have doom posted this game. I think it deserves it though. It has been mismanaged into the ground, and it's kind of a shame to see. If it was a much better game, I'd actually be sad. But as somebody who really didn't think it was that great, put a mid-game together with terrible management, in my opinion, eventually, inevitably, there's only one outcome, and we know what that is. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Sarah.